Hello everyone, I am Ragini SR. Today I am going to teach the topic Maurya dynasty. Maurya dynasty, it is the first dynasty of India. The main rulers or kings in this dynasty, Chandragupta Maurya, Bindusara, Ashoka. And in the other hand, the main important persons are Kautilya, Dhanananda, Alexander, Seleucus and Megasthenes. So first I come to the point, Kautilya. Kautilya was the prime minister of Chandragupta Maurya. He wrote Arthashastra. In that Arthashastra, so he mentioned the administration and the rules of the Maurya dynasty. He was insulted by Dhanananda. That insult made him become so strong. Dhanananda. Who was Dhanananda? Dhanananda was a king of Nandas. Nandas ruled the Magadha kingdom. Dhanananda was the last ruler of Nandas. So Dhanananda insulted the Kautilya. Kautilya has different names such as Kautilya, Chanakya and Vishnugupta. Kautilya trained the Chandragupta Maurya in the skills of warfare and how to build the own army. So Chandragupta Maurya trained by Kautilya and he established the Maurya dynasty. Maurya dynasty, before he established this, he defeated the Dhanananda. So people had lost faith in the administration of Dhanananda. So that's the point Chandragupta Maurya utilized it. By killing of Dhanananda, he ascended the throne in 325 BC. 2300 years ago, he established the Maurya dynasty. After, he went to the northwest regions. Northwest regions ruled by Alexander, the king of Macedonia. He occupied those regions. So, those regions taken care of Seleucus. Seleucus was the general or representative of Alexander. Chandragupta Maurya defeated the Seleucus and Seleucus accepted that failure and also he gave away Afghanistan, Baluchistan and western areas of Sindh and also he gave his daughter to the Chandragupta Maurya. Chandragupta Maurya married the daughter of Seleucus and also in return he gifted Seleucus 500 elephants. Seleucus' full name is Seleucus Nicator. Seleucus sent Megasthenes as an ambassador to the court of Chandragupta Maurya. Megasthenes wrote Indica book. In the Indica book mentioned his experience, what he had experienced in the court of Chandragupta Maurya. So everything, the rules and the administration of Maurya dynasty, everything he mentioned in his book Indica. In the same manner, Kautilya's Arthashastra also mentioned all the administration skills and rules of the Maurya dynasty respectively. And the Maurya made his son Bindusara came to the power and he accepted Jainism and he came to the Karnataka along with his Jain monks. He did Salekana. Salekana means fasting till death. That hard vrata he conducted himself. He did himself that hard vrata. So, Salekana Vrata at Shravanabelagula of Hassan district, there he passed away. He ruled 24 years. So, next, his son Bindusara came to the power. He ruled for 25 years the Maurya dynasty. After him, his son came to the power. Who was that? The Ashoka, the Samrat Ashoka. He quoted one thing, my citizens are my children. So wonderfully he quoted. It shows that his love and affectionate towards his people. So his first and last war was Kalinga War. In the Kalinga War, he had seen many problems. Many of the people injured. Many of the people were suffering. Their sufferings and many of the children lost their parents. Many of the elders, old people lost their children. So those people sufferings he could not able to see and he could not able to tolerate. That purpose he left the war and he did not accept the war way or battle way, and he did not accept the bloodshed. He went to the right path and religious path he accepted. So finally he also accepted Buddhism, but his grandfather Chandragupta Maurya accepted Jainism. He accepted Buddhism. His children, his son Mahendra and his daughter Sanghamitra, he sent them to the Sri Lanka for preaching the Buddhism. So that much of respect he had about the Buddhism. So 17 inscriptions found in the Karnataka. So at the Maski of Raichur, in that inscription, 3 words appears: Devanampriya, Priyadarshi, Ashoka. So Ashoka was the great emperor of the Maurya dynasty. Pataliputra was the capital city of, and one more important point, in 180 years ago the British officer James Prinsep had read this inscriptions because it is in the Prakrit language and Brahmi Lipi. Nobody able to read this inscription. He was the only person has read this inscription. So after the James Prinsep, one more person came for reading it. Firoz Shah Tughlaq of Delhi, he also tried to read it, but it was not successful. He failed in it. He did not able to read this because it is in the Prakrit language and Brahmi Lipi. So this is the information in the textbook of 6th standard. This is all about Maurya dynasty. So everything I exhibited in front of you. So if it is helpful for you, you can utilize it, and also I need your support and an encouragement. Thanks for watching this video. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.